Hi guys, Prischew is back again and welcome to another episode of prischewdotcom. So as many of my friends may know, I have been following English football and the Premier League since 2002. So it has been about 20 years of following football. So now that we are headed into the first international break, let me take a look at how the 20 teams in the Premier League have performed, and I will stick my neck out and predict based on the first few games of who will be the champions and who will be relegated. Are you ready for what I have to say? So I have analyzed the 20 teams and taken a look at their summer signings as well as how they have performed in the first few games, and my three top contenders of who I think may stand a chance to win the title are Manchester City, Arsenal and Liverpool. So who is going to win it? Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. I think that it will be a very close fight between Manchester City and Arsenal for the league title, but I think Arsenal will win it. Liverpool did some very good business in the transfer market, and this season they have shown that their attacking force is very strong, but due to their weaknesses in defense, I think that they will come unstuck in terms of the title race and fall behind. Because the Gunners have very strong cover in all departments. They have invested well in the transfer market and brought in some very high quality signings. As well, they have a very deep squad this season and they have backup in all departments. For example, Ramsdale and Raya are both very high quality keepers, and Jorginho and Rice are both very strong quality midfielders. So if somebody gets injured and they have a high quality backup, they have strong attacking firepower and they have shown they have the ability to win big games, as we saw in their 3-1 win against Manchester United with 2 late goals over the weekend. This is the hallmark of a title winning team. At the same time, Arsenal have also shown that they can dig deep and win games. Like for example, their 1-0 win against Crystal Palace, when they have shown they were able to defend a 1-goal lead and grind out a victory. The Arsenal of old will probably have conceded 1 or 2 goals and dropped points, but this current team did not. As well, why do I think Arsenal will win over Manchester City? Well, Manchester City have won everything that there is to win already. And because of last season, Arsenal was so close to winning the title, but because of their late season collapse, they didn't win it and they conceded the title to Manchester City. This season, I think that they will be a lot more hungry, and the depth of their squad together with a burning hunger and desire will lead to them eventually trumping Manchester City and winning the title. So my guess is Arsenal first, Manchester City second. However, if there's one area Arsenal should improve, I think it's their ability to take or convert their chances. For example, against Man United, Arsenal missed quite a number of chances. I also mentioned that Liverpool may be able to win the title, but I think that they will finish in 3rd place. Why? Because while Liverpool have shown they have very strong attacking firepower in their first few games, we saw this in their commanding win against Aston Villa, where they netted 3 goals in a very comfortable victory. At the same time, their class and quality was also evident in their 2 come-from-behind wins against Newcastle and Bournemouth. In both games, Liverpool went a goal behind as well as a man behind. But I think that their defense is a weak link and that this will let them down. So I think they will finish in third position. The Trent Alexander-Arnold especially, I think, is a weak link in the team and he has to go.
But if Liverpool are able to stay within touching distance of Manchester City and Arsenal, and in the January transfer window they invest in high-quality defensive signings, then I think Liverpool stand a very good chance to win the title this season.
Rounding off the Champions League spots and finishing in fourth, I think will be Brighton. Despite losing key players in the transfer window such as Moses Caicedo and Alexis McAllister, Brighton have shown that they have the strength and the teamwork necessary to do well this season. Their teamwork is amazing and they are sitting pretty in a good position in 6th in the league table. I think that Brighton have what it takes to outdo themselves again this season and finish in 4th place and in the Champions League spot. West Ham will finish in 5th position and qualify for Europe again. Despite selling Declan Rice, West Ham have done very well to strengthen their squad in the transfer window and boost their options. So I think that they will be able to overcome the obstacles and claim a spot in Europe once again. I think in 6th place will be Aston Villa. Their head coach Unai Emery has done a very good job to help them become one of the main contenders to lift the Europa Conference League this season, and I think that West Ham have what it takes to push for a spot in Europe again. They will end the season in 6th. So where does that leave Man U and Chelsea, you may ask? Well, both teams have not impressed me in their early games and I do not see either of them qualifying for Europe this year. Manchester United are in 11th position with 6 points to their name and already 6 points off leaders Manchester City. So I do not see them anywhere near the title contenders or qualifying for Europe this season. As well, Chelsea have spent a lot of money in the transfer market to boost and bolster their squad. But however, a complete overhaul of the squad needs time to gel and for a teamwork and cohesion to develop within the team. Chelsea are a squad in transition and their early games as well have not impressed me. So I can also see them not qualifying for Europe this year. I think that Chelsea will finish in mid-table and Manchester United will end the season in 7th or 8th position.
Tottenham have started the season very well so far. They are sitting in 2nd position, having won 3 games out of 4 so far. But they have sold their most prolific goal scorer, Harry Kane, and because of this, I see it coming back to bite Tottenham. They do not have a replacement for him, and unless they're able to find a worthy replacement, I see them finishing in 8th position and not making it into Europe next year. The extra Champions League games Newcastle have will be their undoing.
Okay, let's come to the final part of my video, which is on the relegation battle. So who will be relegated? With regards to the relegation battle, I think that newly promoted teams Luton Town and Sheffield United are certainties to go down. Luton have done very well to return from non-league back to the top flight, but their squad is too thin and they do not have the resources to stay up. Unfortunately for Luton fans who may be ecstatic that their team is in the Premier League this season, they will finish at the bottom of the table and will go straight back down. The similar thing applies to Sheffield United. Their league collapses against Nottingham Forest and Manchester City in their first few games have shown that they do not quite have what it takes to stay up in the Premier League. I see Sheffield United finishing in 19th and will also go down. My third pick to go down will be Everton. Everton so far are one of the teams who have never been relegated from the Premier League, but I think that their streak ends this season. For the last couple of seasons, Everton have been very lucky to be able to survive by the skin of their teeth. For example, last season, they survived with a narrow win against Bournemouth on the last day of the season, but I fear that it will be third time unlucky for the Toffees and that their luck of staying in the top flight will end this season. The Toffees will finish in 18th and they will go down. Thank you for listening, folks. This has been my roundup and predictions of the English Premier League. So to sum it up, Arsenal to be champions, Manchester City, Liverpool and Brighton to finish in the Champions League, and Everton, Sheffield United and Luton Town to be relegated. But do bear in mind that these are only predictions and I am no prophet or fortune god. For all I know, I could be wrong. Manchester City could steamroll their way to yet another English Premier League title, or Liverpool could surprise us and they might be the English Premier League champions. We never know. On the other hand, Everton could survive yet another relegation battle, or they may shock us by finishing in mid-table.
For example, back in 2016, who expected that Leicester City would actually be the Premier League champions? I bet not many people would have expected this to happen, so take these predictions lightly.
This has been Prischew from prischewdotcom. If you are happy with what you have watched, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Until then, I will catch up with ya in the next video. Bye bye!